Hey everyone, you are listening to a very tired me. Very tired. The new work shift is not agreeing with me completely. We'll just say that for the moment. Although it is only the first day, and I will eventually get back into it, but right now, no, I'm not really up to this yet. It's gonna take me some time. So you'll have to forgive me for at least today's session and tomorrow's, because I do not have it in me to do more than basically the bare minimum in this. And that's an old sign about the ivory piano. I do apologize, but yeah, I'm about as wiped out as I get, let's put it that way. It's a good thing I caught that banded dragonfly when I did. Because I don't think I'd have the energy to go do hunting for it for a couple of weeks, and that would be a bit of a problem, really. I mean, it would be a bit of a problem if I was still needing to hunt down the thing and just really did not have the energy to take care of that. I could use a snow cone right about now. Yeah, I'll do the buying and selling. I'm already here. You can get out of the way. That's what you can do. I don't remember if Azalea Bonsai was the one he wanted. I don't think it was. I guess we can find out later. I can sell it. I can sell it for now. I don't have to hang on to it. But if it is an Azalea Bonsai that he wants, we can get it through the catalog. I'm not too worried about that. I'm really not. Yeah, sadly nothing there for me either. And I know it'll put me behind by a day, but I'm going to skip the flowers. I just do not have the energy to care about the flowers right now. Luckily, it is getting closer and closer to the point when I can get rid of all those. It's almost time for the raffle. Okay. We found 2 dig spots. We will run across the police officer when we run across the police officer. Even though I'm pretty sure it's still going to be Gracie. Also known as how to waste a good chunk of time in having 3 days we can't get back. That was taken up by the Gracie visit. Okay, Olivia. Basically 2 days in a row, you have caused me issues. And those get to stay there until they get automatically filled in. I don't know why I'm filling any of them in. Habit, maybe? I kind of got used to doing it, even though I don't need to now. I really don't need to anymore. No. Museum can be happy now. I fully expect more villagers to leave because I am freaking tired. I'm not sleepy, just exhausted. You know that type of tired. Where you actually physically, or you did a lot more physical stuff than you were used to doing. Me, I had to take over for an operator on the line in our factory. So I got to spend 10.5 hours running an assembly line, when I haven't done things like that in a very long time. Now, I only have to do this for a couple of days until the guy gets back from vacation, but still. It's not what my body's used to anymore. So my body is giving me a little bit of a reminder that this is not what I do anymore. So 2 days from now, huh? Yeah. I mean, I've been low on paper anyway. So getting a free pack and buying some paper, not the worst thing. One of these days I'll go in and design my own shirt. I don't know when, but eventually I will design my own shirt. Get it over with. Now, I'm pretty sure I already hit this rock. I just need to make sure. Okay. Found all the dig spots. Now it's just better finding that rock. Again, I do apologize for, well, just the general dip in quality that... Okay, at least a dip in energy. I don't know if the quality's gonna suffer. I mean, let's face it, these were not the most high intensity, high energy. These were not that. You know, they were not a high effort, let's play, it's just me playing a few minutes of Animal Crossing, hopefully getting to unwind at the end of the day. And most days it is, but I just have a feeling that today and tomorrow are not going to be days. Where I have a whole lot of energy to talk and do things. I'll still try to make the videos, don't get me wrong. Okay. Got the rock. We're right there next to the post office, so we can go do that. We don't have anything else to look for. I do not regret clear cutting this, by the way. It actually got me the banded dragonfly. There we go. Okay. So yeah, a little short, but that I've explained why multiple times. So yeah, I'll be back hopefully with some more energy tomorrow. We'll see. Oh good, the mole didn't show up this time. Had a little glitch when I started up the game, but oh well. No mole means the game didn't record it. Let's see, HRA has something to say to me today. Nope, Otis decided to leave, it looks like. Mossy Stone. Okay, so he wants me to send him fruit. And then doesn't tell me where to, doesn't tell me, you know, where he is. He says, don't bother looking for him. I want somebody to hand me that logic train that leads from don't come looking for me, but, and I'm not going to tell you where I am, but send me fruit. I want to know that logic train that gets you from there to here, so to speak. Sadly, Otis was one of the better. Okay, one of the villagers I hated the least. So yeah, gonna kind of miss him a little bit. Of course, now I need to see. At least I've got one less person right here in my face. But let's see, 1, 2, Puddles, Prince, I believe is new. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Yeah, I believe Prince is the new one. We will see if we run into Prince. I don't know if we will this late at night. I do not know if we will. Also, I'm not going to be bothering with the flowers again today because I am once again a little bit tired because of well, new shift. You know what I mean. You know how it is, right? I hope you know kind of how it is. Got like nothing. Well, let's go buy this stuff out, shall we? Oh, good, a toilet. We needed a toilet, I guess. Which one is this? We'll go. I don't think Yodel would care much for that. It's almost time for that raffle. You know, that looks like it'd be a specially named toilet or something. But no, just basic toilet. Sadly. Yeah, shanty wall. Still wanting a modern wall. This is not supposed to be a rare item. I'm just gonna double check. I mean, I think I did just check this not that long ago. What would I put in the sandlot? I mean, what actually would work with the sandlot, I wonder? Okay, so we did that. Yeah, this is going to be another short video. Well, a short section of the longer video. Because I've got to get used to this new work schedule. It's not agreeing with me. I'm old and having to change up my lifestyle. And by that I mean my sleep schedule, which is a major part of my lifestyle at this age. Having to change that up does not agree with me as much as it did, you know, years and years and years ago. And it especially goes bad if I spend a whole lot of time on my feet while I'm at work. What's this? Flagman sign. More paper's a good thing. Let's go take care of this letter from Otis that I need to save now. And we get to annoy you. Always a bonus, getting to annoy you, making you do your work. We'll be back. Probably. I mean, I assume we're gonna find some fossils. Luckily, we do not need any more insects today. Luckily, we do not need that. We've got a week. We've got a week before the next bunch of insects show up. So we get a little bit of a cushion. And I did show it off not long ago exactly how far, how much we had left to do in terms of finding all the insects and fish. pretty sure by, well, definitely by the end of September. Although, hopefully much earlier than that, we will have those two sections of the museum filled out. Yeah, hopefully it'll be by September when we've got those filled out. Then the only thing left would be the paintings. And who knows if I'll ever find those. There's no way to tell if I will ever actually find all the paintings. We've been going at this for almost a half year. And I think I've only found half of the paintings, at best. So I have basically no idea if the other half of the paintings are going to show up at any point in time. I mean, I would like to think they will. But, I don't know how much of an optimist I can be about that. Oh, you know, man, I forgot. I'll have to do it after we record. I'll have to do it after this video. But, I bought some, just a minor thing. Don't get me wrong, this is nothing big. But I bought some cherry Sour Patch Kids. On a whim. While I was at work, I realized, hey, you know, a nice, cool, sweet piece of candy or two would be exactly something that hits a spot after getting home from work. So I sent a message to my daughter and asked her to put those things in the freezer for me. And then when I got home from work, I promptly forgot to go look in the freezer and go grab them. So I don't get to enjoy those right now. I think I may, assuming they're frozen enough, and they should be, it's been a few hours, and I may just try to use them as like ice cubes in a drink. I know that's going to be a very interesting thing. With all the citric acid they dust those things with. That's tomorrow. That is tomorrow. Sadly, Gracie is like the last. No, Gracie is just slightly above Katrina in terms of characters I wish would visit more. But those two are at the bottom of the list. I mean, nothing really against Katrina, just I've had absolutely no luck with Katrina's fortunes. I don't think I've ever had a good fortune from Katrina. I think they've all just been bad fortunes. So it just feels weird to me with Katrina to pay her the 100 bells to hear your life is gonna suck for the next couple days, and then end up falling flat on my face several times a day anytime I need to run anywhere. So I mean, it's not just this game either. Not just this Let's Play. So I think I've had neutral. Maybe. I think those were neutral, but I haven't seen a good one yet. Come on. Thank you. Only 7. But yeah, I don't think I've ever had a good fortune from Katrina, ever. It's all been bad, neutral at best. And even the neutral ones I suspect are at least negative in some way, shape, or form. It always seems like I have absolutely no luck with anything for like the next couple of in-game days. So, yeah, I avoid Katrina. Paying $100 bells just for the privilege of invoking bad luck on myself. Just doesn't sound like anything fun anymore. This way. So, you know, Katrina gets to be on the bottom of the list of villagers or visitors I want to see. Gracie is just above that. I mean, just a tiny bit above it. Not that far, really. Because I know they're supposed to be special and rare and wonderful shirts and all that, but excuse me. There has been precious few of the Gracie line of clothes that I would actually want to use. I am just not a fan of the Gracie creations. Never have been. Mostly because if I really want a unique or snappy look or something like that, I'll just design it myself. I mean, fashion is in this game anyway. They do more with it later in the series. But this is a series where your entire base look is modeled after a handful of personality questions at the very beginning. I don't know if you guys remember. I mean, if you're the type that never played these. If you never played these, I don't know if anyone would remember way back at the start of this series. When I did the whole train thing and there was Rover, and Rover asked a whole lot of questions. Cat named Rover, really? I mean, you know. So am I going to get 3 fossils? I sure hope so. But yeah, the cat named Rover asked me all those personality questions, and then based on those answers, I got myself a face. And I guess this also means that tomorrow there may be gyroids all over the place to dig up. A lot of tree insects today. A few more than usual, it seems like. But yeah, back to an earlier talking point here. Yeah, Katrina and Gracie are at the very bottom of the list as far as the visitors I want to see on a more regular basis. Gulliver doesn't count. Gulliver shows up every week, and he doesn't interfere with the rest of the visitors. Gulliver's fine. He just gives you something and goes away for a week. Well, most of the week. So Gulliver's fine. I don't have a problem with Gulliver. But just out of the other visitors, you got... you got Red, who, well, let's face it, actually does have a potential for good items. There are definitely things you would want to buy from Red on a regular basis. But he's got to show up more regularly. In fact, Red barely shows up at all. I know in later games it becomes a bit more difficult with him selling paintings. That could be forgeries. There is that whole thing. Hey, what do you know? But Red has a chance to sell the rarer or more rare, since I don't think rarer is a word, the more rare stuff. He's perfectly fine. I mean, he's shady as hell, but you know. Who isn't? Sahara? Sahara's good. Carpet. It's the only way to get some carpets. I know Gracie, it's the only way to get some shirts, but again, shirts are a little bit less. Should we put this desirable? Yeah, desirable. There we go. But carpets are just a little less desirable. Or carpets are a bit more desirable. And of course Wendell, I like Wendell. He's just up front, give me fish I want to eat and I'll give you a wallpaper for it. And then you go catch him a red snapper and he's happy. $2 million bells. I guess this means I'm a billionaire now. Or was I a billionaire before? I don't know. These things get hazy. But yeah, Wendell and Sahara are okay in my book. Red's okay, and despite the shadiness of him. He hasn't really steered me too wrong. He may overcharge for stuff, but hey, he has a chance at actually having the cool stuff. I'm not a fan of Chip, mostly because, well, he shows up and then does the whole thing to get lunch out of us and trying to be sneaky about it. See, Wendell tries to get lunch out of us, but he's upfront about it, and I'm fine with that. Chip, on the other hand, just a freaking glutton, man. And he's trying to act like he thinks he's sneaky by doing it the way he does, you know? Oh well. Anyway, I think that'll do it for today. Because once again, shorter day. Because, well, let's just face it, I'm freaking tired still from work. But anyway, that'll do it for now. So I will talk to everyone tomorrow. Nice non-rainy day, huh? Of course. When I no longer need it. If anybody else left. Nope, home. Not bad advice. And bug zapper. So, hate to break it to everybody, but today isn't going to be another short day. Because, yep, new work schedule is still kind of having some, henanino. I have no idea what that is. But, yeah, sadly, I am still getting used to the new work schedule, so I am not all that energetic right now. We probably have gyroids out here, too. Oh well. So I'm gonna skip flowers again. Maybe get my roof repainted now that we have the right color in. Yeah, none of the shirts. Parlor wall. I'm beginning to think that I can't get a hands on a modern wall. I'm beginning to think that that one just isn't in the rotation for the town. It makes me a little annoyed, but there's not much I can do about it. So yeah, sadly not much I can do about that, but I can repaint my roof. Freaking villagers keep repainting my roof for me and I don't want them to. I like my roof color. I like the blue. Leave my roof blue, please. I believe Gracie's probably here somewhere today. Not exactly excited to run into Gracie. I mean, the shirts never look that good on me. Sorry. The shirts just don't look that good on me. You can consider that a personal failing, or you can consider that a failing of the fact that Gracie doesn't design for me. But either way, Gracie does not make good clothes for me. And again, just going to say it one more time here, because I know I get scatterbrained when I'm doing these types of things. Yep, there's Gracie. But yeah, this is going to be a shortish day, because new work schedule is still not meshing well with me. There's all that. You know, the more I play this game, in the manner I am playing this game, the more I play this game, the more it feels like this game wasn't really meant to be played day after day after day. It was meant to be played, you know, for like on the weekends or a couple, in like 3-4 days a week, and not every day. Why am I a hottie now? I don't know. Maybe she just likes the snow cone shirt. At least it's not raining today. Probably not. What'd you give me? A grape shirt. Huh. No, not a fan of that one. Closest we've gotten out of you is that rusted tin shirt. I think that's the closest you've gotten to being a shirt I would want to wear on a regular basis. I don't need to talk to Copper. Don't need to talk to him today. I already know exactly where. I already know exactly who the visitor is. Even though I knew who it was, I already knew who it was, but I already found him. But I don't have to worry about that. I will have to go in the police station just to make sure. I still don't think I've seen Prince. I don't even know who Prince is. I don't even know what Prince is, as far as what species. I mean, a lion makes sense. But really, any animal can be called Prince. You know, that they could have given that name to any animal, and it works pretty much equally well. Unlike with, say, Lay, where Lay would have to be some type of bird. I mean, I know there's at least one dig spot on the post office tile. I know that's there. Not much going on there. And we could run into Gulliver today. I don't think Gulliver's shown up this week. If he has, I don't remember it. Wish we had a more stable day. Gulliver could show up, but then again, the way Gulliver shows up kind of makes me think that would mark him getting thrown overboard by his compatriots instead of just slipping and falling, because they would be routinely throwing him over on one day of the week. If you know what I mean. Very low on the count for dig spots, though. That is a dig spot. Very well hidden in that bush. Okay, just need to look out with one more. And hope the next one I dig up is another fossil. which the odds are still good that it could be another fossil. There are 3 fossils and 2 gyroids left. Huh. No Gulliver. Oh well. It's not quite time for that yet, is it? We've still got a few days before the morning aerobics. Although I will say this, my new work schedule makes it shockingly easy to get involved in morning aerobics. Huh. So that's one thing I'm going to be able to do with the morning aerobic stuff, I hope. Because my new work schedule has been getting off in the AM. So there is a chance. Yeah. Oh, Pure Apollo. Wouldn't happen to have seen the new guy, would you? With all the dig spots, you'd think I'd see more of them. Kind of inconvenient that they scrunched them all up in this one corner of the map. You know? Sure, why not? Yeah, I don't need it. You can have the gyroid. Even if talking to you gets me bit by a mosquito. Yeah, just bees house. Well, I got all the fossils I need. It's more weeds than I feel like there should be, but eh. I mean, I'm able to pick them either way. Fourth fossil. Means there's only 2 dig spots left out there, not counting the special one anyway. I think I need to take that home and see what it looks like. You know? Well, we found all but 1 dig spot. I at least want to see what this thing is, you know. And Puddle, you kinda gotta let me at least see what the thing is. Let's see if Prince is at home. Prince is at home, right? A frog. Okay, fair enough, and well, I can appreciate the decor. I can appreciate that decor. I have a feeling Prince is just a laid-back dude. It looks like we found the last dig. We did find the last dig spot. Well, let's go annoy Cranky here. You know, I think I need to run by Nooks. Not so much to sell things, but I will sell things. But no, I mainly need Nook. So I can buy some more paper. Oh wait, I can't sell the grave shirt. Okay, I can. Okay, so I don't have anywhere else to put gyroids. That's the problem. I can't store them, much as I would like to. So many pitfalls. There we go with that. So now let's go ahead, see what this is supposed to be. Huh. Something I feel we don't want to sell. Let's go check our catalog, shall we? I guess I can sell it. Okay. I can sell that. That's good. I'll try to remember to sell it tomorrow. Yeah, good enough. So let's see, did I have anything else I need to do? Nope, not really. Not really. Okay. I'm sure I'll think of something later. Hey everyone, welcome to Thursday. Let's see what we got. Besides a bunch of gyroids that I am tempted to just sell off. I'm getting tempted just to sell these off. I don't really have anywhere to put them, that's the only thing. Yeah, well. Almost the end of another week. The end of my first week of my new shift at work. It's not been fun, I'll say that. A Wobbleina, huh? You know, in fact, I think I will. Unless it's a nebuloid, I don't actually want to keep it. I got a lot that I can trade over to, I've got a lot of these that I can trade over to a yodel. I'm just gonna sell these. Anything else new? Not the thingy I just got not very long ago. That massive display stand of things. Okay. So let's go ahead. Slot machine, huh? Yeah, I don't see anything in here that's all that interesting. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've bought all these before, but you know how it is. You know how it is. I will say this, I'm still exhausted. Because it has not been a fun week at work. Sadly, this is one of the things you have to deal with. Schedule changes at work. Oops, here goes another rubber tree plant. Okay, what wallpapers do we have? Floral. Old brick. And a chic wall. Yeah, let's reverse it. Why not? We'll reverse the stripe here. It's like the opposite of the snow cone shirt. Just for change of look, we've had the snow cone shirt for a bit. Now we're going to reverse that. And now we can sell the rest of this. So let's go put up our tickets. Okay, that's a flower. I'll say this. With Saturday coming up soon. Yeah, I've still got that there. Okay, that's why the... Drop that there. Oops. Didn't really mean to do that. Really wish we got more space. Just one extra slot. Yeah, at least we have one. Considering we have almost another week, this does not bode well for us. We have another week's worth of tickets to pick up. Oh well. Let's go get our dailies and find out just who is showing up in town next. I'm still happy I caught that banded dragonfly when I did. Sometimes you just have to let the mosquito go ahead and bite you. Sometimes you just gotta let it happen so you don't lose out on 10,000 bells. You know, it is. I guess it's reasonably safe to vent. Just a little bit. You know, just a little vent. As a treat. So, my job is a machine programmer. So I'm going to rant about my job and the fact that now I'm on second shift and a few other things. And it's not any one particular thing that's causing me to want to rant, but it's a good collection of them. But anyway, my job is a machine programmer, specifically for surface mount equipment. And my main area of focus is on what we call the pick and place equipment. That name's not going to mean anything to most people, which is fair. But if you've ever actually looked at a circuit board and seen a whole bunch of little bitty teeny tiny parts that are only held on there by what looks like a little blob of metal, and that metal is called solder, the machine I program, garbage can. The main one that I program is responsible for picking up those individual teeny tiny little resistors, caps, diodes, inductors, coils, etc., 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 and putting them on the board. I tell the machine where each part goes, and the machine puts it on there. And this is something that out of everybody in the factory. Oh, Crazy Red's coming up next, huh? On the 26th. So 2 days? 2 days, I think. It's what, Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. But out of everybody in the factory, I am the only one that can actually do this easily. There's one other person that probably has the know-how, but they haven't actually done it. Even though I have no doubt they could do it if they wanted to. And before we continue, no, this isn't a rant about me being underpaid. They actually do pay me pretty decent. It's not industry-leading pay or anything like that, but I get paid enough. We will not be discussing how much that pay is, but I get paid enough to do what I do. I mean, if they're going to offer me more, I'll take it, but now look, it's going. Oh, didn't even have to prompt you to get up early. We've heard it before. So anyway, the problem with this job is that it is mostly me sitting behind a laptop or a computer or something else, feeding data into program A, letting the computer letting program A compile information, taking the stuff out of program A, the output of program A, putting it into program B, doing things I need to do in program B, then I take it out of that program, put it into program C, compile it one more time. Mouth of Truth. Do it one more time, and then in a fourth program, and suddenly, done. I have a program that the machine can actually use to do its thing. Handful of files, handful of programs, and everything comes together. But it's all, well, sitting behind a desk making programs work. That's all it is. And to the untrained eye, it just looks like I'm sitting around goofing on a computer all day at my desk. So to people that don't have the faintest clue what I'm doing, I do kind of get to look like I'm goofing off. Because they don't know what I'm doing. They might imagine that there's Matrix, the overblown Matrix hacking sequence stuff going on, but there is not. There's not green lines of code everywhere floating by as I rush to try to decipher things. Nope, not like that. It's just very boring to actually watch. And to tell you the truth, the job itself is also not exactly exciting. So if you don't know anything about it, no, I don't look that busy. But we are talking about something that just on an average will take 6 hours a day. 6 hours a day out of every work day, or roughly 30 hours a week to actually do. So why am I bringing this up? Well, when I started, nobody in the factory, and before I started there, nobody in the factory had any actual training. Take it. Yeah, why not? It's just getting sold either way. But, so yeah, unless you know what I do, unless you actually understand what's going on while I'm sitting there behind the keyboard, you probably think I'm being lazy and slacking off. But before I showed up, they didn't even have the department I work in now. The Department of Surface Mount, which is building their own circuit boards. That's what it does. That's what we do. We build circuit boards. Come on, mosquito. But at some point, this place decided instead of buying circuit boards that other people make, they could just make their own. Which, yeah, that's one way to do it. Because just about everything this place builds has a circuit board stuck inside it. So if they could invest and get the machinery and the people that would actually be able to run all this equipment, or get the equipment to run and get all the people that know what, invest and get all the people that actually know what's going on, well, they could do things quite a bit cheaper. than just buying their own buying circuit boards that other people make for them. Plus the fact that if they had all that equipment, they can make the changes in-house, things like that. So in 2017, they put all this together and went, "Hey, look, we're doing jobs now. We can do this, but we need people." So they put out a call, and that's how I started working there. I became the programmer, and there were a handful of us that came over specifically because we had experience in that. In doing exactly that. We had experience in running the exact machinery these people needed to run. So we did that. We even had a manager who was familiar with the area. And all was good for about 5 years. However, nothing gold can stay. All the glitters is not gold, and all that may be appropriate here, but I don't see how. But yeah, the good times cannot last forever, as much as I wish they would. And they did a restructure, and in the restructure, we lost the manager for that little area. And all the people that worked there got absorbed into different areas. Well, it was a thing. And I mean, we all got sent into different areas because they didn't know what to do with us. Me, for some reason, I went into an area that was completely unrelated to anything I was doing. I went to go deal with scheduling. The guy that was the main engineer out of the three of us, he went into engineering like he probably should have. And then the other guy went to quality. But after we But after a little bit of time there, they realized, oh, these three need to be in the same group. And there was much discussion, and most of us two out of the three of us, got shuffled around to another 2 managers each. Until they finally figured out, hey, they can be over here now. And then they finally put us with the rest of the engineering group. Okay, fair enough. Not my first choice, but, you know. There we go. So yeah, now we're part of engineering. However, remember how I said that the only manager in the area that knew anything had been let go, so none of the new managers really know what we do. So they would sit there and watch me and one other guy work, and they weren't really convinced that we were actually doing anything, because it wasn't work they understood. It should have been work they understood, but they didn't. So they took us and they started assigning us tiny little projects to help out every other engineer in the place, but nothing that would actually help our own jobs. So for the past while, they've been taking us and having us help out, other areas, while not actually being able to keep 100% of our work up to date. And it's starting to act, there are things they're learning really quickly that if we don't do them, they don't get done, and if they don't get done, well, let's just say that the area we're in gets to go to a complete and total stop because they won't have the programs they need, and the machines won't be ready to run at any given time. And they're already discovering this, but they're discovering it more and more as we ramp up for a few things. All 5 dig spots, huh? So we do that. We're still putting up with it, by the way. We haven't stopped putting up with it. But yeah, they were convinced that we weren't doing a whole lot of work, and they just couldn't prove we were goofing off or whatever, because we weren't goofing off, we were doing work. And that's been most of the last 2 years. And they finally decided to cut the pretense and decided that one of us needed to go be the emergency in-house technician for second shift. And it was decided that I'm the one that got to do it. Which has completely thrown off. It has completely thrown off a lot of things going into this. Because one of the changes is that I used to work 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. And now I'm working 4 days a week, 10 hours a day, plus Thursday nights. Well, I get to do extra work because we have to do preventive maintenance because we are engineering technicians. Let's get some paper. There we go. Let's look at the mouth of truth here. I got mail? What did I get mail for? Somebody leave? Oh, I got Red's thing. Okay. July 26th. Let's see if we can put this mouth of truth anywhere. Pretty sure it won't fit up here anymore. I'm pretty sure that's completely clogged. But yeah, that all of what I just said is a long way to give a description as to why I am as tired as I am. Did I already have that coin? Looks like a big coin. No, I don't have one, huh? I do not have that in here. Oh well, another new thing, I guess. But yeah, that's just the long way to go and say, this is why I've been so tired and why I'm actually a little bit cranky too. But my sleep schedule's been completely thrown off. my ability to keep up this Let's Play is, well, let's just say it's still, there may be very soon happening, some breaks in there. But yeah, there we go. So, I hope it's fair warning that there may come some days I don't get to record this game just because of the way things work. And there's always a chance I'm going to miss upload dates because I don't have time to do the editing like I used to during the middle of the week. Yeah, well, anyway. I think that's all I wanted to do today. I know it's nothing special, but we're not getting anything special. At least in game. In the event, we'll be back tomorrow, more than likely. Hey everyone, welcome to the end of another week. Oh yeah, that's tomorrow. That is tomorrow, isn't it? It was supposed to be start today. I think I only need to be there one day, I hope. I mean, I could have been there this morning. Could have been. But I need to get to sleep. I mean, that's not too far removed from when I actually got home this morning from work. And Thursday night. If that tells you anything about my new schedule. But, no, we're gonna just, we're gonna try to do it tomorrow, maybe. Tomorrow or Sunday. That's a possibility. I'll sell these two gyroids. I mean, unless they're nebuloids, I don't care. And that's going to money bags. Yeah, we're still going to be avoiding doing any of the flowers or island stuff right now. Huh, satellite. Let's see, next up on the... Yeah, that's red is on the docket for... Red is on the docket for the next visit. Scam artist that he is. Ranch, well, need the buffalo wing wall to go with it. I wonder if that means I'm kind of hungry. I'm saying things like that. Oh well. Maybe we should just keep an eye on them. Not directly intervene yet, but you know. Okay. Oh, I am also tired again today. I'm sure this comes as a surprise to everybody, right? Yep, there's the mosquito that I didn't notice. Yep, that's what happens. You don't pay attention and get bit by a mosquito. You lose out on the money. I mean, I was going to go... I was going to have to go, make another deposit, but, you know. Freaking mosquito. Let's see if I can hunt down the spots of digging. And maybe the shining spot. That was a delay that bug had in leaving. I walked in the threatened range a little bit before that. Yeah, there's dig spot number 2 right down there. There's cat number 2 in this house right up there. What? What is it? I mean, I'm sure you hear this cat. This cat is not being quiet. What? What? I have a cat who apparently wants cuddles right this second, and has crawled into my arms and assumed the infant holding pose, exposed belly and all. So you will excuse me if I take a second to give this cat a few head scritches while it snuggles in and probably tries to fall asleep on me. Just like this. Because that is what you do. You come in here and you fall asleep if you get up here and let me hold you. Okay. Head scritches given. Now we will see just how much attention the cat wants, or if the cat is perfectly happy just being held and falling asleep while being held. Because this cat does that a lot. Oh, there's that. And there's another mosquito. Can you settle down, please? You can't decide which way you want to lay on me, so you're squirming all around. Okay. Yes, cat, that is my beard. That is my beard that you are grooming. I know you groom hair, but you usually shouldn't groom my beard. I'm just thinking that you sitting there grooming my beard will not end well. Boy, as tired as I am, it's been a week. I've complained about it almost non-stop, but it has been a week. But you know what? I hate to do this to everybody. I really don't want to do this, but I think, just for my own sanity, because I need to go. I actually really feel like going to lay down right now. It's been a long day. So we gonna go mail off the fossils we have. And I realize this has been incredibly fast day. Incredibly short. But I mean, it is the end of a storyline apparently, or something like that. I don't know. Cats.